Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. So today I am doing a what books I read in 2023. Just like disclaimer, two books, disclaimer, two books. I read the full book series. I'm one of those people that when I read a book series, I have to read the entire series unless one of the books haven't came out yet, then I'll wait. But if they're all out, I will buy them all and then read them all in like one go all together. If you want to know what I read in 2023, then just keep watching this video. Okay, so let's start with the non-book series first. So in October, I got The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mendana. That's how you say her name. So this is a book, I wanted to get like a Halloween related book. Let's read the back together. It says, a warm and uplifting novel about an isolated witch whose opportunity to embrace a quirky new family and a new love changes the course of her life. As one of the few witches in Britain, Micah Moon knows she has to hide her magic, keep her head down, and stay away from other witches so their powers don't mingle and draw attention. And as an orphan who lost her parents at a young age and was raised by strangers, she's used to being alone and she follows the rules. With one exception, an online account where she posts videos pretending to be a witch. She thinks no one will take it seriously, but someone does. An unexpected message arrives begging her to travel to the remote and mysterious Nowhere House, teach three young witches how to control their magic. It breaks all of the rules and Micah goes anyways, and is immediately tangled up in the lives and secrets of not only her three charges, but also an absent archaeologist, a retired actor, two long-suffering caretakers, and Jamie, the handsome and prickly librarian of Nowhere House, who would do anything to protect the children. And as far as he's concerned, a stranger like Micah is a threat, an irritatingly appealing threat. As Micah begins to find her place at Nowhere House, the thought of belonging somewhere feels like a real possibility. But magic isn't the only danger in the world. When peril comes knocking at their door, Micah will need to decide whether to risk everything to protect a found family she didn't know she was looking for. And that's the first one I read. Well, not one of the first ones, one of the books I read in 2023. The next book, I actually discovered this through TikTok. I think I mentioned this one in my hauls. There is a second book, and it just did come out recently that I want to read. This is The Name Bearer by Natalia Hernandez. This one I love. I found this through TikTok because she was posting videos based off of dreams she had a while back. She, right? Those are her pronouns? I hope so. I hope I'm not saying the right pronouns for someone. This is the book. There's a second one that came out, and let's read the back. But first, let's get some water in because my throat is bugging me. So what the back says is, for her entire life, the name bearer's sole purpose has been to receive and deliver the names of the future monarchy from the flowers of prophecy. When the child is finally born and the name bearer is sent to the flowers, they refuse to name him. Instead, they deliver a prophecy. Another child was born who is more worthy of the naming, and if they are found and brought before them, it will usher in a reign of peace. Having failed in her duties, the name bearer is considered a traitor to the crown and must hide among an elite sect of warrior women where she experiences friendship, found family, and love. Her trainer as a warrior helps prepare her to embark on her quest to find the unnamed prince, clear her name, and bring peace to the realm. Next one, this is the first series. If I keep looking down, it's because my dog is literally right there staring up at me. Okay, so the first book of the series is the first series that I read. This is the first book. It's called A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. So this is what it looks like. It's a pretty book. I got this stuff. I usually like hardcover books, but I got the soft cover for this series. I got like the whole entire box set. Let's read the back. And I'm not going to read the rest of the back of the other books just in case anyone wants to read the series if they haven't already. If you already have read the series and know everything that happened. If you haven't, I'm not going to read the rest of the backs of the other books, just the first one, so you can get an idea for what the book is about. I know it's apparently a Beauty and the Beast retelling. Let's read the back. When 19-year-old huntress Farah kills a wolf in the woods, a terrifying creature arrives to demand retribution. Dragged to a treacherous, magical land she knows about only from legends, Farah discovers that her captor is not truly a beast, but one of the lethal immortal fairies who once ruled her world. At least he's not a beast all the time. As she adapts to her new home, Her feelings for the fairy Tamlin transform from icy hostility into fiery passion that burns through every lie she's been told about the beautiful, dangerous world of the Fae. But something is not right in the fairylands. An ancient, wicked shadow is growing, and Pharaoh must find a way to stop it or doom Tamlin and his world forever. Yeah, if you want to read it, go for it. Alright, so let's talk about, well, let me show you just all the next books. So the second book of the series is called Court of Mist and Fury. These are literally, like I said, I just read the full series in one get-go just because I feel like if I read the first book, I don't continue reading, then I feel like I forget what happened in the previous books and have to reread the previous books and then read the next ones. Second one is that I read from that series is A Court of Mist and Fury. Then it's the Court of Wings and Ruin. I really love the book covers to these series. They're really pretty. Then I read this book between Court of Wings and Ruin and the next one. This is more of a novella though, but this kind of tells you before the other book, so I didn't want to spoil it. So this is called A Court of Frost and Starlight. I like the blue from this book, it's so pretty. And then the last book that comes out so far, apparently there's supposed to be more books for this year coming out, so let's see if I'll read the other ones. I know there's Throne of Glass and Crescent City, I think it's called, books, and I want to read those too. A Court of Silver Flames is the last one so far from the series, and that is the first series I read in 2023. This is the last book set, and this is the second series I read in 2023. I think in one of my haul videos I already mentioned, but I read this book a while back on vacation when I went to Cuba with my friends just because it was raining a lot. So I read this book first and I had to reread it. I'm adding it to the pile because I had to reread it because I was trying to read the other books and I was like, I don't understand. Like I said, when I wait in between reading books, I forget what happens in the first book. So I had to reread this series, which is why I added it to the pile. And this is Omens by Kelly Armstrong. I love this series. If I want to recommend one book series to anyone, it's these guys. So let's just read the back. Olivia Taylor-Jones at 24 has a perfect life. The only daughter of a wealthy Chicago family, she has an Ivy League education, pursues good works, and is about to marry a handsome temp firm CEO with political ambitions. But then she finds out she's adopted. Her real parents, Todd and Pamela Larson, notorious serial killers, each still serving a life sentence and still protesting their innocence. As the media swarm, Olivia runs away and hides in the small town of Kanesville, Illinois, an old, oddly cloistered community. There she starts to investigate the truth about her parents' crimes and finds herself forced to draw on abilities she's kept hidden since childhood. These gifts make her both a valuable addition to Kanesville and deeply vulnerable to unknown enemies. There are powers lurking in the shadows that have their own plans for the child of the Larsons. Second book of the series is called Visions. These are literally all the books I just read in 2023. If anyone's confused. I hope not though. Please don't be confused. And then of course I read Deceptions. Then there's Betrayals. I love little dog down here. And then there's Rituals. And these are all by Kelly Armstrong. I know there's novellas to this series, but this book series was really hard to find online anyways because I guess they don't sell it as much anymore as it did before. And there was novellas to this and side stories to this, and I really wanted to read it because literally I'm so sad this ended. I wish it didn't end, but of course sometimes the series has to end, and I wanted to read the novellas but they don't sell them anywhere anymore, so I can't buy them. I'm sad. That was all for my video today. If you liked the video today, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe to see more videos from me, and I hope you all have a great day. I'll see you all soon, and goodbye. Have an amazing day.